Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, you want to get that one out?
Yeah.
So I was thinking, and you let me know if there's other stuff you want to do or if it's fine. I was thinking we can just go over how to sit with it. Have a look. That's nice. Beautiful. How to sit with it. How to play. You know, I can. Do you know how all these work and everything?
I don't know how that works.
I can go over all of that. I can show you how to do the amps as well. Set them up so they sound. Or what all the knobs do.
Okay.
Yeah, cool. Good choice.
I need to take some notes.
Yeah, you're all good. And you let me know if anything we talk about you want me to write down. You let me know and I'll write it down for you. If you need me to draw up anything. Yeah, nice. Where did you get this one from?
I bought it from the movie store. So I don't know how to read a tab, so I print out some tab sheet.
Yeah, cool.
So it's in the ground.
Nice. Look at you. Organized. I like it.
Uh-huh.
Cool. And we can use this to do with or without you. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
So I learned that one for you.
Yeah.
Cool. Wonderful. Let's sit that there. So what do you want to do? What do you want to do first? Do you need to do some notes, or can I show you maybe how to sit with the bass and all that sort of stuff?
Yeah. Okay.
You want to start there?
Okay.
Okay, cool. So you chuck that down. You grab this one is for you.
Thank you.
So you're going to go into this amp here. So it's all plugged in. All you got to do is plug that lead into, you know where that goes, just in there. So boom, and just you'll hear it click. Boom.
Okay.
Then on. So what I'll do, I'll set all the amps so it's just everything's at 12 o'clock, so it'll just sound normal. So this is it's a bit dusty. Mark Bass, it's a good brand, really good brand. I also like Ampeg. Obviously, I got a big one there. But this is a very nice bass amp too.
So that is the bass app.
Yeah, this one here. So so see how this one is like a speaker, and you have this brain here, which is like the where all the sound comes from.
Yeah.
It's a combo because they're together.
Oh,
So it's in there. But this one is like, this is the head,
Yeah.
which is this part is like that. And then separate is this part, which is this one. But you can see this has one big speaker,
Bass speaker.
and this one has 1, 2, 3, 4 speakers.
Wow.
Smaller ones, yeah. This one I use for when I play shows in in the valley or something like that. And it's very loud. It's very loud. This one, what's this one? Show me how many watts. It doesn't really say. This one is like close to like 1,000 watts, so it's really, really loud. But I'll just go through this one here, which is just like a tiny version of this. Cool, so I'll turn me on. I work. Cool. You got sounds?
I got some.
Let's turn on. Yeah, you do, you're on. Cool. Alright, so let me go over a few things. So first things first, when you're sitting with it, what you want to do, I like to sort of, if I go sideways, you can see how my legs are like a right angle.
Right.
And I keep my back pretty straight. Sometimes I get lazy, but it's best to practice up straight because I'll show you why. You want with the bass, with the back, it wants to go and with the groove, so it's got that, it goes sort of like right up on your stomach. So I like to push it right in to my stomach there. So, see, but it's like right into my hip.
Oh, okay.
Because that way, see how your arm, just like that, perfect. You can sort of rest your arm there, and then if you use this hand and put it like on front of the board, you'll see you'll get like a bit of a bounce.
Okay.
So you can sort of use that to hold yourself. Sitting more forward on my chair too, not sitting all the way back, helps me a lot. And I don't know if you're ever gonna, when you perform, if you want to stand up and do it. What you do, if you have a guitar strap, you set it so, like if I put it on now, and so the guitar strap sat there.
I also bought a guitar strap.
You don't have one, or you're going to get one?
I bought one.
Yeah, cool. So what you can do, the best thing to do, because if you I know if you're playing and you're standing up, it always looks cooler if it's down lower,
Okay.
but it's hard for your hands, and if you don't practice with it down low, it feels weird. So if you have a guitar strap, you set it up when you're sitting, and then when you stand up, it'll be in the same place. So then it feels normal because you practice like this all the time. So it makes the most sense.
Okay.
So how does that feel? That comfortable?
That's comfortable.
Yeah, cool. Stable? Nice.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see. Okay. So I like to use, there's lots of different ways you can play bass sort of to make it make sounds. Some people use a guitar pick, like, you know, with like a normal guitar.
Yeah.
But I like using my fingers, like the traditional sort of way.
Yeah.
So what you want to do, so you have a really cool bass because you've got these two pickups here, which is like your precision bass pickups. You've also got this awesome little jazz bass pickup here. So I've got two of those ones. You got one of each. So that's really good.
Okay.
What I like to do is I get my thumb and I sort of sit it on top of there.
Yeah.
You see that? And you can also try up the back too. Whatever is more comfortable for you, it'll sound different depending. Like if you play back here and you play up here, they will sound different. But you do whatever you're comfortable with. Up front is probably going to be better. So I use my thumb as like an anchor. That's how I sort of think of it. So that keeps me stable there. And then your hand's looking really nice, just chilling like that. And I just have my two fingers. Now, what I do, I curl these fingers up, but it doesn't matter. You can leave your hands going crazy. But let's just try and get that finger there. And then if you just want to hit the top string, just maybe go first finger, and then you go second finger. Because what it is, imagine it's like a stick man walking.
Yeah.
That's the sort of motion you do. You try that one. There you go. Not bad. Solid. Cool.
That's correct.
Was that?
Is that right?
Yeah, you did well.
Okay.
Cool. So you keep doing that for me. You keep going. Let me just mess with your tones. Yeah, that's right. Let me see. Okay, do you want me to explain these?
Yeah.
Okay, so this first one
First one.
is the volume for these.
Volume.
So
okay.
if I all the way down, nothing. If I turn this up, it's only that one.
Oh, okay.
And why that is, they have different sounds because of where they are and the different types of pickups. This one sounds different to those ones. This one here will be for that one sound.
Oh.
So if I turn that one down and you play and then I turn that up, that's picking up, only that one's picking up sound. And I think this one is like a blend, so it goes between them both. So you turn them both up, I'll probably go halfway, so you hear how it's really warm and almost muted. There's no real high end if I go this. So what were we saying?
So you said this one controls this
Yep, these two here.
pickup, and this controls this pickup.
Excellent. Yep, spot on. Perfect. That's
Okay.
right. Yep. And then this one should be. See how it sounds different?
Sounds.
If I roll it
different.
back,
Sounds-
still sounds because they're still on.
Yeah.
If I roll this forward, it'll sound a bit more in the front, more full on, more bright. Take it back, softer, sort of warmer, smoother.
Can I try?
Yeah, definitely. You have a go. So even with all of them, just mess around with them, move them around, see what you can do.
So, this way the sound is sharper, and this way the sound is soft.
Yeah, like dull.
Down. Oh,
Yeah. It's like let me see. What am I on? Yeah. I'm gonna go the other way. Very bright. So there's no rules. There's no right or wrong. It's just up to your ears. So in your own time, just sitting there. Do you have an amplifier at home?
I have amplifier at school.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Just finding time to sit there and you're just messing around with these, just listening to work out what you think sounds right for what you want to do.
Yeah.
Cool. So that's those there. So that would be volume, and you'd call this one the tone.
The tone.
The tone knob. Yeah. Cool. Sweet. So do you know like the tuning for bass guitars?
I have a tuner.
Awesome. How do you just have a phone app?
Kind
Or you got a proper one? Fancy.
of.
Yeah, nice.
This
Old
one
school.
is not. I saw there's a very small pickup that attached on the head,
Oh yeah. I see.
but I don't have that.
See, I'm lazy. I got an app, so I just go. So on bass, it's. Do you know the names of the strings? E.
It's E, A,
Yeah, and then
D, and so I forgot the last one.
it is G.
Okay.
So it's like they're fourths. So E, and then A is a fourth up from E. What's your music theory like? You good with music theory? Scales and modes.
I know some scales.
Cool. Alright.
But
We'll work from there. That's
I
fine.
want to learn the bass scale.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Well, it's all the same, but they use differently. So how you're used to playing scales on piano.
Yeah.
They have a different application. Sort of.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, let's tune you up. So you know how to tune and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. So hit your top string. Yep. So you're a little bit flat. So you want to turn it so it's a little bit up.
Which way?
So it should be, I think this way we'll do it. Go hit the string again. There you go. And when you tune, just hit it once and let it ring out, and then do it all up there. So go next one. So that one wants to go a little bit up. That's it. Go down. Give it a good twist.
I turn a lot.
There you go. That's right. Awesome. Nice. Yep, you got it now. Nice. And then last one. Easy. That's right. Done. So now we should be in tune. So cool. So that feels comfortable for you. You got your finger going on there.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I think maybe the first thing we might do is let's just do we'll look at a few different things to get our hands moving around and getting comfortable. So with what have you learned any stuff yet on it at all?
I have learned. I don't know what it's called, but I
Ooh, up in the thirds. Fancy, nice. That was awesome. Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, cool. That's good.
can't play very fast.
That's all right. We'll get there. So let's just start with so when obviously we can move these and we can change that to make how it sounds. We can change that. But another place, the sound also comes from how we use our fingers. So for example, if I do this really soft, sounds, but if I go hard, you can hear it. Yeah. So we have to think about that, and that's the same with this hand. If we're not hitting our strings properly or a little bit out, we're going to sound a bit weird. So that's the sort of thing we want to be mindful of. So I can show you, it's an exercise. It's really good for getting this hand strong. Because sometimes if you want to move fast, like so for example, to do that, I need to have strong fingers to move around. Because if they're not strong, they don't know what they're doing. So what I like to do, and so this is a really good way to think, and this will lead on to tab. Each one of these is called a fret.
Yeah.
So that would be first, second, third, fourth, fifth. So your dots are 3, 5, 7, 9, 12, 2 dots, 15, 17, 19. So that's how that works. So like little shortcuts you can use.
Okay.
So for example, on your top string, play the 6th fret.
What is top string?
So this one is the top string,
Okay.
or the E string, I should say.
Sure.
So can you play the 6th fret on that one?
Yes.
Is that number 6?
No, that's not safe.
Yeah. Play number 8.
6, 7, 8,
Nice. Play, okay, hard one, 14.
14. to every time I do
So there's a shortcut. Remember, the 2 dots is 12.
12,
If you always remember that, it'll be easier.
12, 13, 14.
There you go. Okay, go down, play 3. Nice. Play 11. We'll double check. Remember, what was the 2 dots?
3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 12.
And then so, yeah. There. Nice work. Cool. So if you're reading tablature and it says play number 6, you know 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I know what you mean.
Yeah. If it says play 11, you play up there. But what it also means is, if I steal your pen, as an example, it also works like this. So each line is representing one of your strings. So this bottom line represents the E, the one that's closest to you, the bigger string, A, D, G, right? So if it said, for example, if it said to play number 6 on the E string, you want to do that for me? Nice. What if it said to play number 3 on the A string?
Number 3 on the A string. That's A string.
Yeah? Yep, nice work. Okay, let's go number 9 on the G string. Perfect. All right, I'm gonna write someone, and then you have to play it. Okay, so I won't say I draw it first.
But also, I have noticed there's no fingering on this note. So how do I know which finger do I?
Oh, okay, that's a really good question. With bass guitar, electric bass, it isn't the same with how you have positions or fingering. It doesn't really, I guess it doesn't matter, but there is the right way to do it. So for example, like if I had to play number 6 here, and then I had to play, let's say, number 1 over here, yeah? It would be silly if I'm using my first finger here to use my first finger over there, because look at that, that's hard.
Yeah.
But what I could do, I could go pinky here.
Yeah.
It's a bit easier, you see? So what it comes down to, it's your own judgment. You decide. Yes, there's no real official fingerings or anything like that. It's up to you how you want to move it. But there's always a right way to do it. So a rule that I like is, let's look at this. So I'm going to do something and then I want you to do it, okay? So we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, but use one finger per fret. So on here I'm going to go 1, then second finger, 2, and third fret, third finger, and then I'm going to go 4. Nice. And then back down. Cool. Do it up again and then go to number 5. But when you get to 5, so go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then bring your first finger up.